Hi, welcome or welcome back. This is Breathe and Budget. My name is Taryn. We talk about all things finance related on this channel, including the zero-based budget method, cash envelopes, as well as fun savings challenges. So if any of that is of interest to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join our community here, and let's get into today's video. All right, you guys, I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to cash stuff today. Obviously, we're going to do our weekly check-in first, and I hope everyone has had a wonderful week, that you had a nice Valentine's Day. But let's get into this check-in. So this is my essentials binder. This basically has categories that we may use more often than our sinking funds. So let's get to it. So this is my personal spending. I give myself, this month I did $75 a week, and whatever I don't spend is going to go to savings challenges. And I honestly don't think I spent anything. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. Oh no, I may have spent. Yep, so I did spend $10. I don't even remember where, but I have 65, and I'm going to just go ahead and put that in the back because that is absolutely going to go to our savings challenges, and I'm going to be replenishing my spending anyways, so I'm excited. I kind of like sending that money to savings weekly rather than waiting for the end of the month. In my husband's, he has 100, 250. So he is definitely back to pulling from this. For a while he had, you know, that bonus from work and a couple other things. So he wasn't needing to pull from this that often, but he has been pulling from it. Date night, we have not gone on a date night, although we did wind up going to dinner for Valentine's Day, but we did not use the whole 300. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the rest. I might put it towards our anniversary, or I might put it towards my daughter's birthday. Haven't decided. Date night, we have 50, 100, and 20, 40, 50. So we have 150 in date night. I don't know that we'll have another one in February, but we're going to be adding a little bit more to that today. Dining out, so we did use what we had, and I'm also not going to cash stuff it in cash this time. I allotted money, but what I'm going to do is just pay my credit card because we used that to eat out, and I just thought there was no point in pulling cash this week for it. Nails, we have nothing left in this. I will not be cash stuffing yet. We actually just did our nails. I did kind of a chocolate theme. It's kind of hard to see, but like chocolate drizzle, and there's like a heart. So we had seen these online, my daughter and I don't know, I just thought it would be different. I haven't done brown, so we tried it. And no, I have not been tempted, although I was thinking maybe I'd be tempted to like eat chocolate because you guys know I don't eat sugar, but no, it has not done that. In our kids envelope, we have 10, 20, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 left out of 100. We haven't really been doing too much, so really no need for spending. We've been home. It's been super cold, and then we had those, you know, very big rain. Well, we had those days where there was a lot of rain, so we've been staying home. Toiletries, we should still have the 275. I have not purchased anything. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 275. This one seems to be, I noticed we're not going to touch this one as often as we do the household, because you'll see what I have left, but I have to order paper towels, so it's actually going to be less. And I don't cash stuff it until March because I cash stuff it in the beginning of each month. So we have 50, 120, 120. And at least 40, 45 of that is already gone and spoken for. And then miscellaneous, I had allotted 20 because I actually didn't forget about it in February, and we still have the 20. I'm thinking I'll let this roll over into March. I don't know that I'll pull it for savings challenges. I might figure out what goal I want for the miscellaneous, whether it's 100, 200, 300, who knows, because there is always something that comes up that I'm like, I could have budgeted for that, but I don't have a category for it. Not that it isn't important, but I am prioritizing, so it may not be as important as our other categories, you know? So let me just push this to the side. You guys know I want to use my fingertip moisturizer just because with this weather, my hands are super dry. So that should help. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700, and 10, 713. Okay, perfect. So that is exactly what we need. We are going to be cash stuffing $713. Okay. Now let's do this. So we are going to hit the essentials binder first. All right, so in mine, I went ahead and I did 2 20s. I did 3 10s. In case I don't spend it, I'll take the nicer 10s. And then I also did 1 5. Okay, so this should be 75, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75. Perfect. I might wind up spending this. I don't know. So my daughter's double digits is coming up, and we actually have not really decided what we're doing. The problem is her birthday lands near a holiday weekend, which means everything, if we wanted to go stay somewhere, hotels are more expensive and things like that. And she's been just kind of cool about it. She's like, we don't have to go anywhere. You know, we can go to the places we already have passes. And she said, and then you could just let me dye my hair and I'll be happy. And I was like, what? So, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I think that it will be a fun time, but we have enough. I saved a grip because it's double digits. Maybe we'll find a local to us escape room, maybe go bowling, you know, hit City Walk, which is over by Universal Studios. We'll make it great, I'm sure. All right, so my husband is going to get 20. Okay. We just did 20s for him. So now he has a 350. And I know he'll pull from that tonight. But I told him, nope, you can't touch your envelope until I do my video because I want it to be like legitimately, this is what we had left over and this is our cash stuffing. All right, so the last envelope in here is going to be date night. We're just going to go ahead and put 25. Oh, that one's ripped on the corner. Like, I want to pull that off, but I'm not going to do that. Like, that's what I want to do, but no. I will refrain. So now we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 75. So we have 175 in date night. And that's it for this binder. Next up is the high priority binder. I literally only have 2 envelopes. We took care of this last week. So I'm just going to put our weekly contribution to our water and our trash. So trash comes first. They each get $20. Okay, so now for our, did I pull everything out? Yes. Now for our trash, we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 220. So this is actually more than enough for the next bill that's coming out, and we're already on our way to save for the one after that. Then for water, we're going to add 20, and now we have 35. So remember, we pulled money to pay myself back because I had actually double paid that bill. So the other day, it actually came out of the account, but I had a credit balance of 105, and now I have a credit balance of like $2 and something cents that'll roll over. So I technically will not have a bill not until I think April. So I have plenty of time to save up for that. but it was important for me to pay myself back even though I paid the bill twice, just because it did come from my checking account cushion. I always keep $1,000 in there. That way, for these types of situations when I just get click happy and I'm paying bills twice, that it's not a big deal. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into my low priority. This is my low priority binder, and we do have a few categories. This does have some of my Starlight envelopes, so I will do my best to minimize the glare. It's not too bad. All right, so I designated $100, and I'm going to pull that because I did it in 2 20s. Oh no, I did 5 10s, 5 10s, and then I did it in 2 5s. So if I did it right, this should be $100. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So now with this, I just have to kind of divvy it up between the seasons. So I'll say this again, just for those that are new. The reason I've done that, where I've separated each season versus just having, you know, one envelope for the seasons. Sorry, I really want you to see, like, that's fall. It's kind of hard in the videos, but they're beautiful in person. Is because if I just put it in one envelope, then to me that means that's money for all of winter. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to actually prepare for the upcoming seasons, because that's what sinking funds essentially are. It's basically you planning ahead. So I want to do that for each respective season. So winter, we have at least 4 weeks left actually of winter. So I'm going to go ahead and add 40 to it. We have 20 in there, so now we'll have 60. We've put money in this and we've also spent money, so I'm just going to go ahead and add 40 more. So now we have 60 in winter. Spring, I have 3 more, so let's see. Okay, so I'm going to do 30 in spring. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And then I'm going to put 20 in summer. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then I'm going to put the last 10 into fall. Ooh, now I'm throwing money everywhere. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 40. And the reason I give more to the season that we're either in or that is upcoming is because we have more time to save for fall and summer than we do the current season plus the next one, which would be spring. So, oh, one more envelope there. Now this is my vacation envelope. I've titled it Let's Get Away, and I've just done a $100 bill. Because every time I put money in here, we happen to have some impromptu trip and I take from it, and I'm really trying not to do that. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Streaming. So basically, for most of the streaming platforms I have, I paid already like upfront, but Paramount Plus was only a 3-month trial when I signed up during Black Friday. And I actually really like it. So I'll see what they offer me as it comes to a close. It like expires on the 22nd. So I want to be prepared, because if they give me some offer like pay this amount for the whole year, I want to have that. And then if I decide to ever start up Apple TV again, this is where that would come from. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a $10 bill, and we'll see how much we have. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 50. And this may not even be enough to do like a whole year of Paramount Plus. Who knows? I don't care about ads. I'm fine with ads. We grew up with commercials. That's like, you know, you get up and refill your drink or go use the bathroom time. It's just, I don't know, almost nostalgic. And then Amazon Prime, we just paid that. So now I get to reduce how much I put in there every month, because I have 11 months to fund it again. So we have 5, 10, 15, 21. So I'm almost like 50% to where I would need to be for next year. So that's what's so great about sinking funds. It's you planning ahead. I know I'm going to have that come up. I know that's going to be due. Why wait for the bill to pop up in your email? Like, why? Or why wait until all of a sudden you see that they've charged you? Why not plan ahead? There's just so much peace of mind when you do that. So this is their graduation envelope. This is new. And I could have sworn I had already put money in this. And now it's empty. I'm gonna have to watch my videos because I wholeheartedly thought I put money in this already, but I didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a 20. We have some time, but I figured, I don't know, like there's cap and gown, there's graduation party. We are homeschooled, so it's probably a little bit different, but whatever we can do to celebrate it, that's what we're gonna do. And then this is They Grow So Fast. So this is essentially their back to school and clothing envelope. But since we get funding from our charter school, there's really no point in me saving for certain things that I can use those funds for. So I use this for things that those funds couldn't otherwise cover. So obviously clothes is one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and add 150. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did 7 20s and I did 1 10. So let's see if I did the math right. First, I'm going to count this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yeah, 150. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. So 195. Not too shabby. I like to get at least $1,000 for their clothes so that they can split that among the 3 of them. We don't do like the latest fashion or anything like that. They're totally cool with going to like thrift stores or like Ross. Like they love that stuff. So I think I kind of lucked out when it came to that. And then I've also taught them how to shop stores, like how I can shop Victoria's Secrets, which would otherwise be expensive, but it isn't, not the way I shop it. I think you just have to learn when their best sales are, sign up for whatever like coupons or promotions they might offer. And yes, I do have a Victoria's Secrets credit card, the MasterCard one. But again, if you are not there yet to where you can use a credit card, pay it off every month, never pay interest, and be fully disciplined, do not do it. But I have gotten there, so I like to reap the rewards of each card, and it does work for me because they give me a lot of money back and I can go make a purchase and hardly spend anything out of my own pocket. So my clothing is going to get 50. So I just did 2 20s and a 10. It sounded like someone was trying to barge into my office right now. Okay. Let's see. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. And I've decided I'm not going to buy anything new. I really kind of struggled through the holiday season. I know this is not necessarily budget related, but with everyone eating the way that they were, the smells in every store, the things they put up by the front of the register, you guys, if you've been around, you know I don't eat flour and I don't eat sugar, but I'll tell you, mentally it's been really hard on me, and it's been making me snack when I shouldn't snack. And so I'm just, I don't know, because I am a recovering addict to sugar. Like, I know some people don't believe that's a real thing. I promise you it's a real thing. So it was actually really hard for me this last holiday season. But I'm trying to get back, on track. But I've said I'm not going to buy any clothes just because, I don't know, I want to save that for like a reward for myself, if that makes sense. Hopefully that made sense. But yeah, I've been on that journey for a little over 2 years now. Like December was 2 years. All right, so in my husband's work clothes, we added 10. Now we have 20, 40, 50, 65. Building this back up, he did have to get some new boots. And I'm sure at some point he'll want to get like new socks or anything else. And then the rest is going to go to Taekwondo. So this should be 28. Let's see. 25, 26, 27, 28. River had a belt test, so we had to pull a little bit. And now I'm just trying to replenish. I like to have at least 3 worths of belt tests in here. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 146, 147, 148. So just need to add a little bit more, but I just couldn't do that with this check. These odd numbers are because at the end, when I dispersed my entire check, 28 was what was left over, and I do a 0 base budget, so my number at the end needed to be 0, so that's what it got, was the 28. But it will get 60, just this time 28. And so that is it for this cash stuffing. Next, I get to do a savings challenge video because I am rolling over that 60, well, I'm not rolling over, but I'm putting that 65 here to savings challenges. And if my husband has any ones laying around, which I think I heard him say he does, I might go steal those for my savings challenge. But that is it for our cash stuffing this week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and do that. Don't be afraid. Give this video a like and go ahead and drop a heart in the comments. Let me know that you stuck around this whole time, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.